There are projects on the decentralized internet front. They're trying to like create a new internet that won't have these potential security issues. So one project that is doing that is Stacks, formerly Blockstack. So they're trying to create a decentralized internet on the Bitcoin blockchain. They think the Bitcoin blockchain is something that can be built on in a lot of the same ways that the other blockchains are being built upon, like Ethereum and the smart contract platform. The Bitcoiners are arguing on the engineering front that because Bitcoin forces this to be built out in a modular manner, so you have to build it layer by layer, that is a form of, I guess, hyperfragility, if you will, or it is a more sound engineering framework than just trying to stuff everything into an Eth2, for instance. So that's the argument of like those that are making Lightning, those that are working on RSK, which is the Bitcoin smart contracting platform. And then I suppose that's also the argument of like, for instance, Munib Ali of Blockstack or Stacks now. They're creating NFTs on the Bitcoin blockchain now on that front. So there is some work on a decentralized internet. And then I wrote back in 2013 an article called "The Internet is Down." The internet is down. Bitcoin over? No. And so
yes, I'm glad we're going to go to that. Yeah, I wanted to touch it because the number one thing everybody says is, well, if the internet's down, you lose all your Bitcoin, Bitcoin's destroyed, which is a huge misunderstanding. No, it's not.
So let's get into that. I write in this piece, I cover how people could theoretically create networks using wireless routers, PCs, laptops, and ultra mobile devices like cell phones, which have the capacity to become part of an ad hoc network, whereby all network devices transmit the data of the network. These networks can become very big and are not difficult to set up, apparently, for some, I imagine. Probably be pretty difficult for me to set up. So I wrote this a long time ago. The tech savvy can use such a network to host temporary websites and chat rooms. Apple computers have an easy to use functionality built in, which includes the pre-installed iChat, which will automatically run an ad hoc rendezvous chat room among anybody on the network. This is me. So now many would argue, well, the hardware is a problem, and that is. And I know that there is a gentleman working on a company that's already live. You can buy the products now. It's called Purism. I think it's like pur.ism, Purism laptops, and he's creating an alternative to these major companies that essentially have a quasi monopoly on the hardware. So theoretically, then we got this ad hoc network of ideally these like Purism, or we'll call them like boutique hardware manufacturers. You can also build large bridge wireless networks with wireless access point devices such as Linksys. Wireless bridge networks can effectively create a local area network or a private internet for all users within a range. Most access points will cover a 100-meter area. And if your wireless device is built to support this wireless standard, I guess it's the 802.11n wireless standard, you enjoy nearly a 500-meter coverage area for each access point. For instance, and I guess you can even use Nintendo DS supports Wi-Fi and its own wireless protocols.